I hate when there are 101 complications to do one simple fucking thing. I got up this morning and I walked to work with Asia because I always get a kick out of walking with my baby. It's just fun. We get to talk and, she can vent about work. And typically we could do that over the phone, but there's something about walking with her and holding her hand that I really enjoy. So I did that. And my goal was to go get a money order so I could pay the rent. So I walk her to work and I head up to Walmart so that I could pay the rent. And of course, there's issues with my card. My bank has a limit on how much you can pull out at a time. So I am unable to just get a money order with my card. So I call the bank and then she's like, yeah, you've got a limit. So what you do is you just pull some money out at the ATM and then you can swipe the card somewhere else and you can bypass that limit. And I told her, I was like, I don't want to do that because if I do that, I'm going to incur the ATM charge. And I don't know if you've noticed, but there are places that'll charge up to $3.50 just for you to swipe the card. And that's bullshit to me. But I also got to get this rent taken care of. So I say, okay. So I go and I pull out some money and I head back to Walmart so that I can take care of it again. Only to have my card declined again. So then I had to go all the way up to the bank and just physically get the money out. Like, you won't let me conveniently get my money, but you'll inconvenience me to get the money. Like, whatever. So, and again, I don't have a car. So this is me doing a lot of walking. So I had to walk back to the bank and then walk back to Walmart to get the money orders. And then wouldn't you know it, that the lady who was going to let me bypass the line for money orders, she was like, hey, when you're ready, you just come on back. You don't have to be in line. So by the time I got it all sorted out, she was gone. What the fuck? Like, damn, really? So she wasn't there, so I had to wait in line again for a half an hour. So I finally got the money orders taken care of. And now I'm off to pay the rent. I want to do it now. I didn't do it as soon as I came home because I was hot and frustrated. But I'm doing it now because technically I could probably get away with doing it probably any fucking time. But today is the last day. Like, it's the 5th. After the 5th, they charge you a late fee. And then after a couple of days after that late fee, that's when they start sending this shit off to the fucking lawyers and all of that. And look, I'm not trying to get hit with a late fee. How their answer for you didn't have the rent, so we're going to charge you a late fee, and then you didn't have the late fee, so now we're going to charge you lawyer fees on top of the rent and the late fee is amazing to me. Like, really? So to avoid all that unnecessary drama, I'm walking my ass up here on the 5th to put this in the mailbox. Now granted, I am being an asshole and I waited as long as I possibly could. Like, the office closes at 5. It's like 4:30. So I'm walking up here at 4:30 to slide this shit into their little slot, only to avoid the late charges. And technically I still kind of owe them for the water. I haven't paid that, and I don't remember paying it last month, to be honest. So, and then we came to that whole settlement thing with the lawyers, and I haven't even made a payment on that yet. But it just seems to me like they're just more interested in the rent. And if they're not gonna mention it, I'm certainly not gonna fucking mention it. Why would I? That'd be stupid. So, just pushing through, just trying to get through the day. And then after the day I had, I decided that, well, I was gonna treat myself, get myself some weed. Like, my concern was because Asia took a day off to go to Power Morphicon. So I felt like her check was going to be a day short and we weren't going to have enough to take care of the rent. But we did. Like I take that back. I kind of knew. See, Dropbox, raindrop, drop. Always make sure you pay your rent, folks. That's important. So it wasn't that I didn't think we were gonna have it. I just didn't think that there was gonna be much extra after the fact. So when I got up and saw what was in the account, I was like, oh, I can work with this. So after taking care of everything I had to take care of and getting food, I went and got a couple of things so we could eat today. That's important. I was like, I'm gonna get me some weed. Now, I'm not gonna be a commercial for the weed place or anything, but there's a place that I usually go specifically because I like their service and they're good people and the prices are reasonable. But come to find out that as of today, officially, that company no longer comes to this side of town. They are going to focus primarily on San Francisco. And I was just like, really? That's a fucking bummer. And the guy's like, yeah, man, I'm so sorry. You've been a great customer. You know, just go to the app and see if you can find a different place you like on the app. So sorry about this. And it's like, it sucks. But I have a preference. And my preferences aren't being met. So now I have to settle, which is bothersome to me. I was gonna walk to the store, but in the time it took me to walk away from the Dropbox, from dropping off this fucking rent money, completely decided against it. So I'm not gonna do that. I've got soda in the house, and when Asia gets home, I'll have her cook, so it'll be fine. So no need to go to the store and waste money. Plus, Harris, you didn't bring your wallet, so what the fuck are you even talking about? That shit wasn't even up for discussion. Why are you even thinking about it? So, let me carry my ass home. So I was telling my wife about my day. She was like, oh my God, weed do sound good. And you know, I understand that weed has this whole negative connotation and everybody thinks it's this horrible thing. And I used to be one of those people who, when people would say, oh man, you don't smoke weed? Oh, you don't know what you're missing. I was like, look, I don't want to know what I'm missing. Fuck y'all. Like, that's just not for me. I don't want to do that. But then Asia convinced me that I was having back problems and my job required me to be on my feet a lot and my back would hurt. She was like, just do it. It'll help you relax. And I'm not a smoker because Asia's got asthma. And frankly, like, I have a phobia about smoking. Like, when your mom dies from lung cancer, you can't bring yourself to smoke for any reason. So I was like, I won't smoke. So we'll do edible. So it's really just, you know, I'll have a piece of candy or something. Our weed of choice, something called Cushy Punch. So I'll have a little bit of Cushy and I'll go about my day. Like, everything's fine. And then it knocks you upside your head. And it lasts for so long, because apparently I'm told that when you smoke, you're high for like a half an hour, 40 minutes, and then it goes down and you gotta smoke again. Not with edibles, my friend. You eat an edible, and with this particular one, we set a timer for 60 minutes, and at the conclusion of that 60 minutes, I am high as a kite, and I remain high as a kite 4 hours. Hours, literally. Just me sitting there like, oh my God, this is the greatest. And everything's funny when you're on weed. Everything's the greatest. So, yes, I am a big advocate of weed for medicinal purposes, but I do recognize that there are people who will abuse that. I don't want to be one of those people, but when the opportunity presents itself for me to enjoy myself with some weed, we indulge in such. So now I'm headed back home. Like, literally, like, I started the video as I walked out the front door, and now I'm just about back. Like, that's literally how far the rental office is, which is really nice because back in the day when we first moved into this place, there wasn't a rental office of any kind. So you just had to mail your money order off to the company and hope they got it in time. Now it's like on the 5th, I can just run into the place, drop it in the slot. I know it's there, you know? So as much as I don't like this new company like they are working hard. Like look at this. Like they've been building all new sidewalks and shit. Like, hey puppy, here's that puppy. Hey little guy. Hey, hi. You can always say, hi puppy. Hey good boy. You guys see the puppy? It's a puppy. It's a puppy. Hey good boy. Hey good boy. Man, dogs are always so happy to see you. So yeah, like, fuck this complex and fuck these people. But they really are doing their best to make the... Uh-oh, don't get in trouble, little homie. Don't get in trouble, little homie. They really are going out of their way to try to make it worth the money we're spending. But until they get into my apartment and work some mojo, I won't feel like it's worth it. And when I move, I'm moving. Like, I'm not gonna move. Hey, there's the boy. I'm doing my video talking shit about my life. Like, I'm not gonna move and then be like, oh, we're just gonna move into 6C. Fuck that. When I move, I'm fucking moving. I'm like fucking done.
I'm looking out at these pizza breads, by the way.
Oh yeah, shit. Pizza breads. Those there are queso bites up in that bitch
Those
too.
are delicious. I love that.
So they nice. You know what? They fuck with my stomach.
Do they?
But they worth it. They're worth it.
Yeah.
But yeah, pizza bread. That's always a fucking winner, my friend.
Yeah.
Like, I got them and honestly forgot about it. I was like, should I order a pizza? Nah, it's pizza breads at home.
I feel that.
So hey, here's the boy. Look at. Do you remember when Cardi had the Booker T starter kit? Now he full on King Booker. Like, it's nice.
Thank you.
It's nice. So Asia will be home in a minute. I've now done all my big boy shit for the day. So now it's just a matter of kicking it with my woman when she get home.